Hello everyone, welcome back to MarinerKK's channel. I hope you all are having a good day. So friends, do you think that you have given so many tests on computer and for this reason or whatsoever reason TOEFL is going to be easy for you? Then let me tell you that you are wrong. TOEFL is basically a test of English as a foreign language, but what is the purpose that candidates have to go through this test? It is an English proficiency test that is used to is basically taken to measure the ability of non-native English speakers. See, it's of TOEFL is basically of two different categories, IBT and PBT. So IBT is internet based test and PBT is paper based test. In this video we will talk about TOEFL iBT. There is not that much so much difference between IBT and PBT. Basically in merchant navy companies will ask you to appear for IBT test only, and in this video I will give you each and every information, and I will also tell you what are the exam patterns, what are the section of questions, what are the questions in each of those sections. So stick to this video till the end. I will give you each and everything you need to know about TOEFL exam, and meanwhile also what are the difficulties and how should you practice. Moreover friends, if you are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, tap the bell icon. After tapping the bell icon, select all, because some students have messaged me that whenever I am uploading any videos they are not getting notified. It is because you have not selected the all option. The moment you feel like that yes, it was needed for you, I mean the information was important for you, then drop a like. It takes a second or so, and stay tuned for more informative videos I will be uploading again and again. So let's start. And yes, TOEFL is the toughest in its category. Even if you say that I have given so many sponsorship tests, still I am saying this thing to you that TOEFL is going to be the toughest in all the exams of sponsorship in merchant navy. So starting from the duration and why it's the toughest, you will get to know in the upcoming information I will give you in this video. So starting from the duration, IBT test will be of 4 hours and PBT will be of 3 hours. So as I told you guys earlier that we will be talking about IBT because merchant navy sponsorship companies will prefer you to go for IBT test. So in those 4 hours you will be attempting 4 sections: reading section, listening section, speaking section and writing section. Now the time allotted to each of these sections. See, for reading you will be getting 50 to 80 minutes, and for listening you will be getting 60 to 90 minutes. After attempting these 2 sections you will have a 10 minutes break, only 10 minutes. Within that 10 minutes you can relax yourself, you can free your hands because you will be keyboard as much, and then after that you will be having speaking section for which you will get only 20 minutes, and at last you will get writing section for which you will get near about 50 to 60 minutes. So one more advice I would like to give you that will be very helpful for you while you guys will be facing TOEFL in the TOEFL center or wherever company is sending you, that when you get inside, when a particular device, I mean a computer setup, the whole setup is given to you that you have to sit here and give the TOEFL exam, kindly check the headphone. With the headphone, kindly check the mic and the speaker. Tell whoever is there as an attendant that I want to check all these things. However, they will make you check all those things. Why? In the upcoming information you will get to know why I am giving this advice to you guys. So each of this section we will talk about each of this section. I'll tell you what will be the questions and what will be the practice that will make you perfectize yourself in each of those sections. So starting from the reading section, all total there will be 3 to 4 passages, and each passage there will be around 500 to 700 words. So I hope you can assume how much longer the passages will be. And if we talk about the question pattern, then all the question pattern will be in multiple choice format, where the answer options can be either one of the 4 given options or 2 of the 4 given options. And try to solve each of the passage in 20 minutes, or set a target for yourself that I am going to take only 15 minutes or 17 minutes for each passage. Then only at last or maximum you will take 20 or 22 minutes. So how many questions will be there among all the 4 passages or given 3 passages? Around 36 to 56 or maximum 60 multiple choice questions will be there only in this section, reading section. And what will be the passages, what will be the topic of those passages? So those will be of academic topics, so that you can have a brief description, I mean you can imagine. And what the practice should be so that you complete all the passages. See, while try to read the passage once, make your mind that you are going to read it only once, not twice, line by line. And when you are reading a line from left to right, just try to imagine the passage in your mind so that you have all the available options, who are talking, what are the objects, what is the main topic about they are talking, each and everything. Try to imagine according to the line. You are completing one line, you have read one line, and try to imagine those passage in your mind so that when you try the answers, you don't have to read the passages again, you can get the answer out of your mind. So this was reading section. Now let's come on to the second section, that is listening section. This section is going to be a little bit difficult than the reading section. In this section, you will have to listen some short audio clips. That audio clips will consist of classroom discussion, lectures, or conversation between a teacher or student, or a teacher discussing something with a student, or conversation is going on. So that you have to listen. That will be short audio clips. The difficult thing in this section is that the accent is not Indian, and if you are weak in English, then it will be difficult for you to recognize the words that you are using, because it will be not a easy language, or they will be not talking in easy words of those. There will be some difficult words which you might not know the meaning of. And what kind of questions there will be multiple choice questions, binary charts will be there. And how many questions will be there? See, basically the question range is from 35 to 55, but still I am telling you that be prepared for a maximum range, 30 to 60 or 65 questions. Just read the conversation or discussion, whatever you have got in your category, and go through the answers respectively. All will be multiple choice questions. What you are listening, keep in mind, or as I said earlier in reading section, that whatever they are speaking, just keep listening and keep imagining in your mind. The moment you will start imagining in your mind, you will be go through the answers within a second. You won't have to listen that topics again and again just to go through the answers. It will be a little bit tough for you, because if you are I know that it's a little bit tough. Like I was even not that much fluent in English. Still I'm not that much fluent in English, but it's difficult for me to go through a movie or something, a video clip where they are having a other accent other than Indian English. So it will be a little bit difficult. And after these two sections, you will get a 10 minutes break. Relax yourself, check your mic again, check your headphone, mic, speaker again and again. Please go through this, because there are many issues that have come across, but while the exam is on, they are not going to help you with any of those gadgets. So whatever, if something happens with that gadget, then everything is upon you, that you are responsible. They are not going to give you another chance for giving any of those sections. Now let's come on to the third section, which is speaking section. Basically it is a kind of independent speaking section. Like they will give you a topic from a political or fields or a situation based topic, and they will ask you to make a passage out of that, and you have to speak. You can't note it down, you can write it down, you can't use the desktop, you can't use the keyboard. You will just have to use the speaker, your mic and the speaker, and you will have to tell the full passage of your own. You will give they will give you some time, 5 to 10 minutes for note it down. If you want to write something and then you want to see it and record the audio clip, you can do it that one also, but time limit is very less, because in this section they can give you maximum 6 topics, and you have to speak on each of the topics. They basically don't give you 6 topics, but the maximum a student has faced in this section is the 6 questions, 6 passages. It was a little bit difficult for them. So this was the third section. Now let's move on to the fourth section, which is the toughest of all the sections. Now the last section and the toughest section in all of the 4 sections, that is your writing section. In this section, basically the question will be divided into 2 categories. First category will be integrated writing, and the second category will be independent writing. In integrated writing, either you will get a short audio clip. If you get an audio clip, you will have to listen the full conversation or whatever discussion is going on, or if they give you a context, then you have to read the context. And after reading or hearing the context or audio clip, you will get some time, like 5 minutes. Will have to gather all that you have heard or all that you have read, and then you have to write an essay in your own language that must consist of 150 to 250 words. And I know that many of students of this generation is not familiar of that keyboard, that huge Hulk type keyboard, because basically we all use now laptop or PC in our home, but still we are not that much familiar with that soft keypads. It is very tough to write 150 to 200 words. I mean, you have to imagine, and as well as you have to put it down through the keyboard. So it will be tough for you. And the second category is independent writing. In this section, they will give you a topic and they will give you 5 to 10 minutes. And for that topic, you will have to gather information, and then you have to write an essay on your own language. Yeah, definitely on your own language. And that essay must consist of must consist 300 words or more than 300 words. Below 300 words will not be accepted. I mean, they will give you less marks for that. So the toughest in this section, why I am telling that writing section is the toughest, because just imagine if you are giving the writing section and the student sitting next to you or sitting a little bit far from you is going through the reading section or speaking section. What you will do? The moment you are listening to the audio clip, or you are listening, or you are trying to reading the context, at that time they will be speaking. They will be speaking their essay or whatever they have gathered information. So this will anyhow make a difference for you. I mean, you will find difficult to go through the test, because even if you are going for WBJ, NEET exams or JEE mains, what is the ambience? Full silent ambience, no noise, nobody can talk to each other. But at that situation, in TOEFL centers, it will be a little bit messy for you, that because while your section will be going on, the student sitting right to you will be having reading section, the student sitting left to you will be having speaking section. Each and everything will be going on. Someone is speaking, you are reading, someone is listening, and then someone is making essay, someone is telling the essay in his listening section. So it is a little bit tough for you, and it is messy also. A huge mess goes on there in the center. So this is the information which was important for you if you are going to appear for TOEFL. I just want to tell you one thing: if someone you know that is going to appear for TOEFL, he is not at all a competition to you, kindly feel free to share this video to those students, at least for good luck, because see, I am trying to help you guys. So let's make a chain. If someone is going to appear for TOEFL this year or next year, if he is asking you about TOEFL exam, then kindly just crave out the link of this video and try to share it with that candidate. So this was all. This was necessary. This was the enough information. I thought that I must share it with you guys. It will be enough for you. Just one last advice, that try to use that keyboard, Hulk keyboard, in your home. Try to read out a passage and then try to make out an essay of your own. At least that essay must start from 100 words. Within 1 week you will perfectize yourself. Trust me. And that is the main issue that you will face, and that ambience that I talked about, that it will be a huge mess. Don't worry about it. It's not compulsory to attend, to score a good marks, or you will definitely have a pass marks. It will be a little bit difficult for you, but don't worry that much. So thank you for watching, guys. And one more thing, you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then subscribe it, tap the bell icon, and as I said, tap the bell icon and select all notifications, so that anytime I upload any kind of informational video, you get to my video as fast as possible and at the exact time.